given Saturday in this great nation, 400 heavy metal old school drag racers and thousands of die-hard fans join together for a flat-out supercharged celebration of speed.
Oh! There it is! Yeah!
To see who'll win $10,000 on Pink's All Out.
I come a long way to get this money.
Got one shot and hope to make it to the final 16.
We're here to win it.
Where gold and glory can be won with a drop of riches arms.
All out. That's the only way to run is all out.
It's going to be running hard and fast.
Pink's all out, we're going to run it all out.
And the action off the track
I could lose to a girl. Not only that, it's a 12-year-old girl.
Going down, Nate.
is just as wild as it is on.
I just broke the world record on Pink's All Out!
So get in, buckle up, and hang on for this e-ticket ride.
I have a message to all you guys out there running Pink's All Out. The pink car is coming for you. Think pink.
For Pink's All Outtakes is on.
Wow.
Y'all probably hadn't had these cameras in a place where there's so many rednecks want to be on TV.
Welcome to Shreveport, Louisiana, home to this all-out Cajun Festival of Speed.
Louisiana's just the best place to be, man. It's Cajun City. We get down and party hard.
I think it's the event now to be at.
So I was kind of close. I said, that's it. I'm coming. Took a personal date off of work just to get here.
Been seeing it on TV and we'll come down and check it out for ourselves, so it looked like have a good time.
Today there's going to be a high-octane showdown where the winner takes all.
We're ready to go.
All out. All she'll do.
Been since Thursday morning, wait for this.
Maybe a Mustang will win it because we own one.
It's just awesome because Gainsville Raceways has never seen this big of an event ever in my life.
Here in Bayou Country, Pink's All Out. It's on!
I'm going to be the fastest car today, so y'all remember that.
Let them drop, go. Run it balls to the wall, spray the piss out of it. We hope we make it down the track.
When he drop, I'm gonna be hot. I'm gonna let it go.
We're here. Gonna do it.
We have one rule only. You must run all out.
Run it all out. It's the only way to go. As soon as I see anything on him move, I'm off that button. I'm gone.
This, Pink's All Out, is drag racing.
Honestly, officer, I was only going a couple miles over the speed limit.
These vehicles are part of a program. It's an international program called Beat the Heat. Beat the Heat is a nonprofit corporation of policemen and firemen and public safety officers that use racing police cars in an educational program. And we challenge the street racers to come to the track and race us.
Pink's All Out gives us a chance to come out here and meet young people and talk to them, let them know about our program. The 1986 Camaro with the small block Chevrolet, pushing probably pretty close to 600 horsepower.
Anybody out there got a few bucks that I can borrow for bail?
This car, they call it like a crowd pleaser. It's so noisy, so that's usually what people like to come see. After 8 years, trying to help kids stay away from the streets, come to the track, race with us. At least something happens, we can help.
For all the effort that we do, if we save one life, it's worth it.
Let's shout out a rebel yell for this bad to the bone AMC.
Rebel machine was built in 1970, 1 year only. Of the 2,500 or so cars made, only 600 were solid color like this one. Most of them were red, white, and blue. Came with a factory hood scoop, the highest horsepower engine that AMC produced, 335 horsepower, the tack and the hood scoop. We bought it at an IRS auction for $600. We got the car in race-ready trim just for Pinks All Out. Just a fun car to drive, handles real well, has a lot of power. I'm sure I got pulled to the side to do a Pinks Outtakes just because the car is different. If I'd have been driving a Ford or Camaro or something like that, this might not have happened. So it's fun being different.
I have a message to all you guys out there running Pinks All Out. The pink car is coming for you.
I could lose to a girl. Not only that, a 12-year-old girl.
Going down deep.
Stick around for more Pinks All Outtakes.
Looking pretty in pink, these eye-popping eye rods are racing for their 15 minutes of fame, Pinks All Out style.
These guys don't know what to do when they see a pink car coming.
Bloody Lane, look at that.
When they read my license plate at the end, that just says it all.
I got it from my uncle. That's the color it came. We got it from him 3 years ago when he was diagnosed with terminal cancer, and that's what we built, kind of a tribute to him.
That's my new favorite driver, folks. I love the name. I love the car. That beautiful Eclipse. Cindy Astieja.
I run a 10.5 at 130, and it's doing awesome. It's just flying down the track really fast.
Actually, believe it or not, it was supposed to be a little bit of different color than this. It's supposed to be magenta. When we had it painted, they sent the paint code down by 1 digit off and ended up being this. Been happy with it ever since.
It only makes sense that a pink car racing Pinks All Out, so that's why we're here.
I have a message to all you guys out there running Pinks All Out. The pink car is coming for you. Think pink.
I'm Danny O'Day. We've been drag racing probably longer than I really want to tell you. We've been wheel standing for 25 years. Car's powered by an all-aluminum, alcohol-burning, big block Chevrolet. When you hit the throttle, it's got no choice. This thing's going to wheel stand. As soon as the light turns, the front end comes up, I can't see a thing unless I look through that grill. And when I look through the grill, I'm concentrating on keeping it straight. I can only see the asphalt.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed a world record here at Pinks All Out.
I just broke the world record on Pinks All Out!
How many more of these have you seen here today? It's a 1968 Chevy Impala. Kind of a family project. Started about 12 years ago, me and my father, and I lost him about 4 years ago, and this is kind of a tribute to my hero. The reason I decided to build an Impala, you just don't see many people playing with them. Camaros and Novas are just abundant. I get kind of mixed reactions from people. A lot of people like it, a lot of people question why such a heavy car. Anybody can make a light car go fast. The car is pretty much all original, fully interior. I put a 468 big block in it, stock 12 bolt, turbo 350. It's Christmas in March. When I heard the Pinks was coming to Shreveport, I asked, just an invitation down here would be the best Christmas present. Drag racers are like one big family. I'm meeting people from Texas, people you'd never meet in your life had it not been for an event like this. Just pedal to the metal. Fastest car wins, you know.
yourself a favor and take a stroll through the pits.
Visiting the pits is the greatest thing. I mean, you get to see all the racers, all these guys that are out here going for the money, you know? These are the guys that are heart and soul of racing.
That's how you learn what these guys are doing.
You'll get up close and personal with literally hundreds of incredible, mind-blowing muscle cars parked bumper to bumper. Ooh, loving that vintage vet. Outstanding.
This is where all of the basic action starts to create whatever's on the track itself.
Well, I couldn't afford the blue pill, so I went ahead and got the tag. This car gives me what the blue pill does. It's a full tube chassis, runs low 9, street tires and mufflers. Drive it around a lot in Orlando. It was on the cover of Carcraft magazine last March. I'm just gonna run it from one end to the other as hard as I can. I haven't gone out in about 4 years. This will be the first time in about 4.5 years. These guys are having a ball on TV, so I'm gonna join up. When I win the 10,000, I'm gonna go to Disney. Now, I probably will buy some more car parts like every other car guy would.
We came out of the hole, we pulled a wheelie in first and second gear, and we had a 10.6. It was really awesome.
I started when I'm 15, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am either.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Bugs have invaded Pink's All Out!
If it works good with the Hilburn I just put on it, should run a 10.8. My father was a Volkswagen mechanic since 1960. I used to be an ASC certified Volkswagen. It's just a hobby, and we've been racing them for, I guess, since 1970. This car was originally built in the early 80s, and we had to restore it to get to the new millennium and get it to where we could race it.
There's that bug running well.
We came out of the hole, we pulled a wheelie in first and second gear, and we had a 10.6. It was really awesome. Fastest car's ever gone.
That's not your typical love bug.
Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this little 4-cylinder and eat them V8s alive.
Has anyone seen my insect repellent? From the No Limits Racing Team.
No Limit Racing from Longview, Texas.
We all got together one day and said, hey, let's just do a club, and we've been together about 10, 12 years now.
Come to make the Pink Show if possible, and have a good time.
Guess I get to be on TV, maybe. This is one deal that everybody wants to be a part of.
Want to run all out.
Got roughly about 15 guys in the club.
Do a lot of heads-up, grudge match racing.
We got anywhere from a 79 Firebird to 80-something model short wheelbase truck.
83 Silverado, the 84 Monte Carlo SS.
79 Firebird Trans Am. I'm the original owner.
I always wanted an S10, so I figured I'd build me an S10.
It's Chevelle, Ray Lane.
Yeah.
That is a clean car.
I've been having this car almost 20 years now. Hopefully they'll get one of us.
This is a motion-based simulator. It's sitting on a motion-based platform where actually the fans can come out, race each other head-to-head. The people that excel in the game are kids. Kids love video games. I guess we're in that generation.
I could lose to a girl. Not only that, it's a 12-year-old girl.
Going down, Nate.
Oh, they're both clean and green. Nate jumped out. Amanda hit the wall. Sorry.
So what's it like losing to a girl?
A 12-year-old girl.
Yeah. 12-year-old girl, that was Brian, right?
Nate, it's going down, man. That last pass to a, what, 12-year-old?
Well, you know, we'll have to see what happens here.
Here's that grudge match between Nate and Brian. They both lost control, man. I actually think Nate won.
Right there.
There's me.
Yeah, a little trouble staying in the groove.
As far as gamers, I wouldn't say they're too good, but they're decent. Pinks is getting a lot of notoriety around the country. You have everyday guys coming out and making the magic happen with their cars that they built with their money, their time.
I started when I'm 15, and I'm not going to tell you how old I am either. It's going to be quite an exciting thing to have that guy stand out in front of me. It's going to be back the way I grew up racing. You learn when that guy out in front of you raises his hands, there's only one thing you do. The minute that he twitches his eye, that's when you leave. I expect to be there that first round. I expect to be there for 4 more rounds. We're going to be there them 4 rounds. That's it. And if you're up there filming, you're going to be doing your filming at me. That's what you're going to be doing.
Pink's All Out is here.
I like the cars, muscle to muscle. I love to see them go fast. I like Rich and the guys.
Pink's All Out, #1.
They're making power. It don't get any better than that.
Yeah, All Out's on where to go.
It ain't no sandbagging. You do what you got to do.
I like to see Rich because he looks good.
Oh, we watch it every week. Love it.
Anybody know what a wet t-shirt contest is?
ASB, baby!
And if my wife sees this on TV, this is not me. There's a guy out here who looks just like me. I'm looking for him.
Best show I've seen on TV yet.
I like watching cars go fast.
We're having a good time down here at Pink's. We represent Pink's All Out, baby.
I can't believe I'm on TV.
We built the car to look old and to be old as much as we possibly could with today's safety features. And it's got a 296-inch flathead motor in it, and it has a 4-speed. This was the motor of choice back in the day because there was nothing else. The car goes only 112 miles an hour in the quarter mile, but back in the 50s, that would be a top eliminator time like 300 miles an hour is today. I know a lot of the people that are here have come here because they see Pinks on television and they've not really seen other types of drag racing, so maybe this will help enlighten them. It's probably the most fun I've had in drag racing in a long time.
I started out 15 years ago, super gas racing, and I thought, you know what? I want to go a little faster.
If we come down to the final 16 and I race my son, he's going down. I don't back off from anybody.
Check out that beautiful red Mazda Miata.
It's not your typical Mazda Miata. It's a 96 Mazda Miata with a 2002 Corvette Chevy LS1 in it. Total vehicle weight's about 2,400 pounds, 300 horsepower on demand. It's a pretty nasty ride.
Tell you what, we don't see many of those Mazda Miatas, and that thing ran right out the back door. Beautiful path.
It's kind of like a motorcycle with 4 wheels. Handles just like a stock Miata, man. All you do is hold on and go. When I roll out in front of 40,000 people, I'll just imagine everyone naked. And then I'm gonna run 10-5.
That's not your typical classroom assignment. And this is not your typical jet car pilot.
I started out 15 years ago, super gas racing, just like these guys are out here right now, and fell in love with racing. And I thought, you know what? I want to go a little faster. I just want that speed. I'm addicted.
My homework was never like this.
The jet engine is pure silk smooth going down the track, and I love it. Hey, Snippy, what's your name? I'm telling you, I think all of the state of Florida, Georgia, and Alabama came down to Gainesville to watch Pinks, and these guys are revved up. They're ready to go. They want to bring it on.
come down to the final 16 and I race my son, he's going down because I don't back off from anybody.
They say a family that races together stays together.
My car is a 1970 Nova. My parents purchased that car back in 1988 when I was a junior in high school. And Dad and I started out just kind of tinkering with it on the street. And since then, I've got 3 track championships. And this year, I'm leading again to try to compete for a 4th.
It's a 1966 Chevy 2. It's got a 615 cubic inch big block, roughly putting out almost 1,200 horsepower. What's neat about the father-son relationship here, we actually built his whole car from a basic street car to what it is now.
Okay, guys, so who's the better racer?
Youth and vitality always overtakes Viagra.
Pinks, all out. Game on!
Are you ready for some hot racing action?
We're here for Pinks All Out, and we're here to win it.
I've come a long way to get this money.
Got one shot. We hope to make it to the final 16.
Will you rise or will you fall? 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 Will you rise or will you fall?
Watch for it. Wait for it. Watch for it. Who's going to get it, get it, get it, get it, get it?
All out. That's the only way to run is all out.
It's going to be running hard and fast.
Pink's all out. We're going to run it all out.
To find out how you can be part of the next exciting Pinks All Out race, just log on to www.speedtv.com, keyword Pinks. We're looking forward to seeing you there.